What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Stick to the Script podcast, where we giving it to you raw, diggity dog. Yeah, y'all know that's the slogan, raw, diggity dog. Make sure y'all listen to us on all podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Follow us on Instagram at Stick to the Script Podcast. Follow us on Twitter X at Stick to the Script 3. Yeah, we giving it to you raw, diggity motherfucking dog.
Kim J with this shit.
Church, baby, I come from the slums. I ran up a check, then I spent that all on guns. Different red beam, get the nigga try to run. That's all the nigga know I do, that's where I'm from. Church, baby, I come from the slums. I ran up a check, then I spent that all on guns. Get the nigga try to run. That's all the nigga know I do, that's where I'm from. I can run these trenches, everybody getting left. I be damn if I be next. Hey, trigger on this blick, tell this bitch and make a mess. I come from the slums, yeah, the wildest part of West. That's how we got some demons on my young let her rip. I can't wait to get it checked. Cause I'm investing on my funds. On these other bars.
Check. Testing.
What is no audio?
We should be good now. Check. Testing. There we go.
What is no audio?
Should be good now. All right, so we live. So this is on raw. All right, so we back. We had a little technical difficulty and all that, but let them know who you is, bro. Let them know who you is.
5IVE6IXDOE, reporting live from West Philadelphia, outside the market. Gun to see Team Nancy, live for shit like that.
Okay. So what's going on? What brings you here today, bro? What you want to talk about?
You my brother, man. I'm about to do this rap shit. Know me. I've been rapping for a long ass time. I'm about to take this shit serious to a different level.
Okay. Okay.
Who better to get a first interview to than my brother? You feel me?
Sticking it to the script, man. We bringing it back just like this. You feel me? So we gonna go down the list. We just gonna give it to him raw because that's the slogan, raw diggity dog. So I got some shit to ask you today, man. Because you had I would say a up and down life, trials and tribulations. The title is called From Pain to Purpose. So explain that. Explain. Just get a little brief. No, you don't gotta get into too much details.
Growing up where I'm from, Philadelphia, West Philadelphia, go through a lot of shit. You feel me? I grew up on the less fortunate side of things. You know, mom struggling, no pop, you know. So just my pains overall through life. Like, you feel me? Losing my mom, being shot, things like that. We probably get on to that later on, but you know, just life was life, and you feel me?
So you said you lost your mom and you've been shot. You've been in the jail. You've been in jail, in and out of jail. So let's just start from childhood. How was your childhood coming up on Ludlow Street?
That shit was crazy. You heard me on Ludlow Street. Deep as shit, bro. You know that shit. You know how it was, man. I'm talking about in the front room, me, my mom, my two brothers. Middle room, it's my aunt, her nigga, her two kids. In the back room, it's my uncle, his wife, and they two kids. And then they got the nerve to let people be staying with us.
That definitely was a house, because when I was young, I was in there, and I watched you grow up. But that's another story for another day. I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, we got two viewers and all that watching, or whatever, and Facebook viewers and all that. Make sure y'all send some comments and all that, you know. But this guy right here, man, he been through a lot, man. He done been.
Starting off at a young age, you know when your family messed up, when your family messed up and all that, man, you want to try to help or do better, or it might not even be you want to help. You might not even know that's what it is at that time. You might just want them new sneakers or that new outfit. You feel me? So you like, damn, I gotta get this shit myself. Or another people, they mindset, I gotta help my mom, help my folks out. You feel me? So my mindset when I was a kid, I ain't gonna lie, first it started off was I wanted them new sneaks and all that. You feel me?
Okay.
As it progressed, like my mom struggling, shit like that, then it became like, damn, I gotta help my mom out. You feel me?
Right.
I jumped into the streets. You feel me? And you know, they took me on the ride of my life. You hear me?
All right. So you said you jumped into the streets. Yeah. So you know how growing up in the neighborhood, we got people that we look up to, as far as it could be anybody, like niggas from the neighborhood or whatever.
Yeah.
Who did you look up to coming up?
To be honest, bro.
I mean, it could be negative or positive, you know,
Yeah.
We keeping it raw. So it could be.
To be honest, bro, growing up at first, I looked up to my brothers. Feel me? Like when I first as a kid, like a little baby kid, 7, 8 running around, I looked up to my brothers, you feel me? They niggas was playing the game and all that, you feel me? So I'm like, damn. But then I start going outside. I'm like, damn, my brothers, like, they ain't on with it. Like, the type of person I am, they not on what I'm on, you feel me? So I start hanging around my friends and all that. And then I just start seeing, like, the older men from the block. Like,
okay.
They get money, they got the cars, they got the jewelry, they got the chicks.
You want to say names, or you want to go into names? You ain't gonna say no names. All right, we ain't gonna say. We gotta say those. We ain't gonna say those names.
They got the chicks and all that. I'm like, damn, like, you feel me? You know, we just got off the phone, one of them. Yeah, man, one of the players, man, just talking to him. But
shout out to OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shout out to
man.
OG.
Yeah, long live Pup, man. I say that name, long live Pup.
Long live Pup. Long live Pup.
But yeah, I seen them, man, doing their thing, and I'm like, damn, like, I could be like that. Like, you feel me? I can get that money, you feel me? Then, like, I've been rapping since I was a kid, and then, like, to this day, bro, I never met nobody be like, oh, I don't like that, or feel me? And my brother was rapping. Feel me? Like, to this day, he the reason I tell everybody, one of the reasons I rap. You feel me?
No doubt.
He was rapping. I'm like, damn, if he can rap, I can rap. I used to go to school and rap his raps. I used to go to school like, I got some shit. Go in there, rap, Chris rap, Prada raps, man.
Shout out to Prada, the barber.
Prada.
If y'all know who Prada is. Prada is the co-host of Stick to the Script podcast, man. So unfortunately he couldn't be a part of this interview today, but you know, he's here in spirit. He probably don't even know we doing this interview, but when he hear it and see it, he gonna know that, you know.
but that nigga, I'm like, damn, I wasn't rat. I used to go to school with his rats and shit. And my mom had this boyfriend. His name was Ransom. Feel me? She had two boyfriends. One name was Ransom. One name was Jamal. They were like heavy into the music. You feel me?
Okay.
The boy Ransom, he was a rapper, an artist. Feel me? And he was putting me up on stuff like, you want to rap? Talk about this. You know, I'm young. He don't talk about no street shit. Man, so he was trying to tell me, you don't gotta talk about street, so you can talk about this. He gave me some pointers.
Okay.
And then she had the other boyfriend named Jamal. He used to shoot like you know how they used to do the DVDs, Meek and them.
Yeah.
He used to do DVDs for that, but like for people that wasn't popping. You feel me? Like trying to help them get them popping.
Okay.
And he used to always tell me, write something, I'll get you on there. But one day I just start writing, like, oh, I'm gonna get on the joint with him and shit. You feel me? I start writing all. He ended up getting booked. I ain't never get to get on there though.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that's the few things that like inspired me. You feel me? So like yeah, that's really like that was my inspirations, man. The old heads around the way and anybody that was rapping at the time. But at that time, I didn't know what was hot, man. I still was listening to Michael Jackson and DMX. They was my favorite artists.
Michael Jackson's crazy.
I didn't know which way I wanted to go. I was listening to Michael Jackson and DMX. You feel me? I didn't know which way I wanted to go.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, no, for sure. But man,
Yeah, no doubt.
but as I got older, I started to find myself. You feel me? Then I jumped into the streets crazy. You feel me? Not too crazy, but I jumped into the streets. You feel me?
So let me ask you this: how old was you when you know what they say, jumped off the porch?
Gotta say like, shit, like, shit. I would say like 12, 13. I'm gonna say 13, 14. But that was '09. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna tell you after. But somebody came home, bro, and I was just up there with him. I was just booked with him.
Okay. We ain't gonna say no names
Yeah,
though,
we
but I
ain't
know
gonna
who you
say his
talking
name.
about.
But he came home from beating the homicide. You feel me?
Okay.
So now I'm running around with him. He bringing all types of gats through the crib, bro. I'm talking about Mac. He got the Mac with the charger tied to it. He slide. He just come home for a body. He got all his money. He making the street shit more appealing to me. You feel me? And then at the same time, he got me with him. So before I was seeing it, but now I'm up close and personal. You feel me? So I took a liking to it, like really took a liking to it, like in all aspects, which was at this time, the way my mindset is now, like was a bad thing. You feel me? The bad thing, you feel me? But it is what it is, like, you know.
And that's what we here for. We here to look back and you know, I ain't gonna say reminisce, but we just gonna dive to where you came from, where you from, and all that.
Yeah.
And see who inspired you and who shaped you into the person that you is today. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's gonna get me to this question right here. Can you talk about what it was like for you growing up and how those experiences shaped you into who you are today?
Yeah, but like I was just saying, as far as like how they shaped me, they made me a hustler. Like, you know, I was 10, 11 years old going to the gas station to pump gas to get some money. You feel me?
So that was your first hustle.
Yeah, that, and you know, remember they had just built Fresh Grocer.
Yeah,
I was going to Fresh Grocer, bagging up and all that. But before Fresh Grocer was there, I was going to the gas station, pumping gas with my friends.
Okay.
You feel me? And it wasn't at that time, it wasn't for nothing. It was just that we might be hustling to get a bag of weed, get a Dutch. But it's just that we making our own money. We ain't got to depend on nobody. We ain't got to ask nobody for shit. We doing our own little thing. You feel me? And that shit, I liked it. Like I don't need nobody. You feel me?
Right.
So that's where I get the hustle mentality from. And also my mom, you know, she been hustling her whole life. My mom get them scripts and flip them. You feel me? She used to get them scripts and flip them, bro.
Alright, tip 13.
But yeah, so like a lot of how I am, like for instance, man, I don't like to talk bad on my family, but you know, I ain't got the best family in the world. So growing up, like I told you, it was this room, this family in this room, this family in this family in this room. You feel me? So it was like petty weird shit going on in the crib as I was growing up, locks on refrigerators and shit like. So now, like when it comes to certain things, like as far as like how I raise my kids, food in the crib, we eat whatever. Like a lot of things of how I look at life is came from when I grew up, bro. Like a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit.
No doubt.
Way I move, all that.
I'm telling you, man. You know I had to put that in there.
Yeah, though.
All right, so that's my next question. You went through some serious trauma, losing your mom and surviving being shot. How did those events change your perspective on life?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first event. So the first event was me getting shot, 2017, August 17th. I got shot 13 times. Feel me? Died twice, flatlined twice.
Stop, nigga.
So
I got a little joint. I got a little joint I want to play for you real quick.
okay.
Sorry to cut you off. Hold on.
I don't know what it's for. You know why?
Hold on, bro.
Kill, where my man Q at?
All right, so back to the joint. My fault to cut you off, but this is what I wanted to play.
No, you good.
You said you got shot 13 times, right?
Yeah.
I already took 13 shots, nigga. Nigga, I don't know what it's for. You know why? Because I kidnap niggas. I rob niggas. I kill niggas. I got a lot of
Free ad, man.
That's
Free
ARS, Joe.
ARS,
I had to
man.
play that though.
Free ARS, man.
So my fault to cut you off, bro. Well, you could continue to.
Yeah, but no, as far as how that shaped my life, like I ain't gonna lie, man. You, for anybody that know, man, getting shot will make you the most paranoid person ever. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, like that's my like personality as far as now, here and now, like today. You feel me? Like, I'm paranoid. I be up on everything. I don't like do too much. I don't sit places too long and shit. And that come from the trauma of it. You feel me? 'Cause I was shot like 13 times. I was really fighting for my life that night. You feel me, bro? Like shit. Like my surgeon said he never seen nobody in the 10 years of him being a surgeon live with all the injuries I had. You feel me?
And that was,
Like they told me my body healed at an outstanding rate.
dang.
You feel me? Like I had to get 2 blood transfusions. I lost almost all my blood. You feel me? So that should be having me paranoid because I don't want to experience nothing like that again. You feel me? I'd rather be on the other end of it before I let a nigga take me out. Then I got these babies I gotta take care of. You feel me?
Well, they ain't babies no more.
Yeah.
They ain't babies no more.
So, you know, I just try to stay out the way, bro, and stay on point. You feel me? As far as my mom, man, oh man, that crushed me. You hear me?
I know, cause that I felt that was home. That hit home. My Nancy, cause she watched me grow up.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And,
sure.
you know, we both from the same block, Ludlow Street and all that. So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your brother more so around my age range or
Yeah.
whatever. But I still was at your house like every day.
Every damn day.
Playing the game with Dink. You know what I'm saying? With Tater. Tater was in and out the house. With Prada was in and out the house. But
Prada was fucking them bitches. I ain't gonna lie. Hey man, this nigga out of pocket. You know my grandma used to sleep downstairs, right?
yeah.
So we had the sofa bed in the middle of the floor. I'm on the other couch, the recliners, man. It's like 2 a.m. My grandma right here asleep. I'm right here acting like I'm asleep. He in the middle of the floor on the sofa bed fucking this bitch, bro. I'm talking about from the back. Fucking her ass, dude. That boy crazy, bro. I'm like, he gonna do this shit right while grandma here.
This bull crazy.
The shorty talking about, no, they right here. He talking about they sleep. Come on. I said, this bull crazy. Hey, look, one time I did that with a girl. I'm like, I started thinking about it like, damn, I remember when Prada did that. He sleep. Come on.
This bull crazy.
Right. No, though, yeah, dog, man. So when I lost my mom, man, that shit was like, cause you know, my mom died September 21st, 2019. You feel me? You know, my son's birthday was September 22nd, the next day.
Right.
You feel me? So, like that shit cooked me, bro. So, you know, I found her dead. You feel me? Like, tried to give her CPR and had to carry her in a body bag, all that. You feel me? Hold on real quick. Excuse me. Yo. Hello? But yeah, I had to carry her in a body bag. I tried to give her CPR, bro. So, you know, just witnessing your mom like that, bro, like that's a different pain, bro. You feel me? That's like a whole different pain, bro. Like, so that shit, once she died, like I used to pray to God like, damn, I hope I die before my mom, because I didn't think I was gonna be able to handle that pain. You know, people say like, I don't want to ever, but at the end of the day, you know, that's how life supposed to go. We supposed to die before our parents. Motherfuckers normalize the kids dying first. That ain't how it's supposed to go. You feel me?
Well, you know, and the day the day we coming up now, these days it's a lot of kids dying before their parents, and a lot of parents burying their kids. So that's the sad situation that we going through right now, and you know we got kids and all that. So we want to keep them away from that, and we trying to do better so they can do better.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's what it's about. Like I love my kids to death, bro. Anybody know you tell me that, bro. I do like you know, I got two, boy and a girl. Like I do what I can, bro. Like you feel me? That's why I'm trying to stay out of jail, bro. Feel me? But like to answer your question, as far as me being shot and my mom, like I ain't gonna lie, both of them two events was like life-changing events. You feel me? So two events that I'll never forget, two events that's always installed in my mind, you feel me? That I think about daily, that I try to, well, one I try to stay away from, and one I try to deal with. You feel me? So
No doubt.
yeah.
My next question, bro, and we're gonna kind of stay on this topic a little bit. What kept you going through those really dark moments? Like what kept you going? Like what was going on in your mind, like through these dark moments? Like, cause those are some traumatizing PTSD type. I know you had PTSD and all that, but what kept you going through those really dark moments?
PTSD, I got it bad for sure. But no, as far as hold on, man, this is my crazy cousin, man. I love meat.
You can put on a joint too.
Yeah, I'm doing this interview for Moon real fast. I'm gonna call you soon. I'm done. We about to be done in a minute. All right, love you. But yeah, my fault. What was your question again, bro?
What kept you going through those really dark moments?
I ain't gonna lie. When I got shot, what kept me going that night? Cause like I told you, I was shot August 17th, 2017. My son was born September 22nd, 2017. So I just on that ground, bro, when I'm bleeding out and all that, I just kept telling myself, you got two kids, one you ain't meet yet, you're not dying. You feel me? I just kept saying that to myself, bro. No bullshit. I just kept saying that, and my heart kept beating. You feel me? That's another thing the doctor told me. He said your heart just kept beating. Like it just kept beating. Like you didn't die, your heart just kept beating. So like, you know, I pray, I give all my praise to Allah for that, because that's by His will. You feel me? So, you know,
No doubt. And
yeah,
what I think what kept you alive was God, and the other term for God is Allah.
yeah,
You know, for your religion or whatever. But also your kids kept you going too, because you, like you said, you kept telling yourself your kids need you. You can't go. You can't leave. So that's what kept you alive.
yeah.
That's definitely what kept you alive.
And as far as what?
No, go ahead, bro. Go
And
ahead.
as far as what kept me going for my mom, because when my mom first died, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like giving up. I feel like fuck life, like fuck it. You feel me? But I'm like, I got these babies. So when my mom died the next day, after all the family and all left, my daughter came over, and I was asleep. I'm laying in my mom's bed, and she mind you, my daughter and my mom was like best friends. My mom never had no daughters, so when my daughter was born, she was like treating her like hers.
No doubt.
So I'm laying in my mom's bed, and I wake up. There's other people in the house. They wake me up. When I wake up, first person I see is my daughter, and she looking at me like, "Dad, what happened?" She like, "What happened?" Man, I broke down. She started breaking down with me, and I was just sitting there while I'm holding her, thinking like, "Damn, I gotta turn up for them, for her and my son." You feel me? Because that's what my mom would have wanted. You feel me? So that's what kept me going. And also, like my kids, bro, they keep me going every time. Every time it's them, they keep me going, bro. Keep me going.
No doubt, bro. I gotta give you the shout out to the kids, man, because
for sure.
if it wasn't for the kids, we wouldn't really have nothing to live for. You got a lot to live for.
Yeah, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, they give me purpose.
And that's what's gonna keep you going.
Yeah.
And you got a good lady on your side and all that, so
yeah, no,
that's another thing that's very important, to keep your lady by your side.
They say happy wife, happy life, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what it is. That ain't what they say. That's what bro. You know, I'm living it every day.
Yeah,
You see, if it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't have this beautiful home that we created. My daughter, my stepson, or whatever. So
yeah,
that's
no, for
what's
sure.
keeping me going. Because you know, back then I was
Yeah,
partying and all
party
that
animal.
shit. Yeah,
Party animal.
What?
This nigga took me to the first club. Remember you took me to 923. That nigga
Oh, here
took
we
me
go.
I ain't never, hey, man, I'm telling y'all, man, like I told you, I jumped in the streets a little early. I was never no party nigga ever. This nigga took me to 923, turned me out, man.
923 was
what?
Man.
Come on, y'all remember 923. Come on, man. You from Philly, you from Philly, you in our age bracket, you got no 923, man. That was the spot to be.
923 was stupid.
Yeah, bro.
That was what back in like what 2013, 2012, 2011.
That shit probably was earlier than that. Yeah, like 2011. Because Kenzie was born in 12. You feel me? Kenzie was born in 2012.
It was before Kenzie though.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like 10, 11.
Yeah, that's like 2010 because I was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
Taking you coming to grab you. Yo, we on the L.
Yeah. That's when it was the Coleon family.
Yeah. It still is the Coleon family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out Zeke and
Shout out Zeke AR.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Caddy and everybody.
Caddy was just on my live. Caddy was just on my live watching. But no, for sure, they definitely the family.
No doubt.
But yeah, though, bro.
But let's we gonna take it to your mentality and your growth.
Okay.
So
okay,
when you was locked up, what was going through your mind most of the time? What kept you focused when you was in jail? Like what kept you going? Because I ain't gonna lie, I put it out there.
Kept going back.
You kept going back, and when you was getting in there, you was getting in some shit.
Stay in the hole.
You was in their house and shit.
Stay in the hole.
Like this nigga gotta chill. You in the hole again. You gotta come home. Like you gotta come home. Like
man, no.
Wifey burned out. I'm burned out. You know, I know she was burnt out because I heard her voice.
Shout out to her though. You gotta give her a shout out to her.
She got my respect. I tip my hat.
I'm saying, man, if y'all niggas girl need the definition of a rider, man, I'll introduce you to my girl, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
We're right.
Big shout out to her. But no, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. See, so I just came from a state. So when I used to be getting booked a lot, bro, it was all county shit. You feel me? So I'm going in and out the county, bro. 6 months here, 3 months here, 5 months here, 2 months here, a month here, a week here, shit like that. You feel me? Or get booked, bail out. I'm not experiencing the real feeling of jail for real. You feel me? Because I'm getting booked. Or say if I'm in there for 6 months, I'm in here for 6 months. The county is like, for the people that don't know, they ain't been to jail in Philadelphia. The county a little more turned up than up top. Like the county, you might get in rumbles and you might do this because you got to think it's all the people from the city still. You feel me? Now up top, you got people from everywhere. You feel me? Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of Philly niggas up there, but you got people from everywhere. It's more, you know what I mean?
Right.
In Philly, it's just Philly niggas. You might have people from other places here and there, but mostly it's Philly. You feel me? Mm. So you got to think people's walking in here with beefs and shit like that. So it's up. You feel me? And you might not even be in the beef. You might just be from where they from. That shit up. You from where? Huh? Oh, you might not come to this block. You might want to check in. That's how that shit go. You feel me? And I wasn't one of them niggas like, oh, I'm gonna come to jail and bitch up. Or I'm gonna come to jail and switch. Niggas go to jail, bro. They deny they block, deny they friends. I done seen it all, bro. You feel me? And I ain't one of them. So
shit, I did hear when you
getting into shit.
I did. My fault to cut you off. I did hear that when you in jail, you gotta stand 10 toes. You gotta be your own man in that joint.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like I was about to say, I feel like the county is a little more turned up to where you might have to really be on. You might have to go in there like, all right, I'm on angles. Like if it come to that, you feel me? But I never go into jail like I'm tough or I'm looking for issues. I go in to chill, bro.
You sure, bro?
No, I'm positive. I come no, bro. Niggas will tell you, bro. When they book with me, I be chilling, bro. I fall back. Militant, I cool. I fall back, bro. And the issues come. But when niggas come in jails like that, they don't last, bro. They don't last. Niggas get them out of there. You feel me? But in the county, you're more likely to get into stuff, bro. You're more liable to get into stuff on the county. Feel me? Now upstate, I feel like upstate is really more what you make it.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? If you going up there looking for problems, you gonna get them. And them old heads gonna give them to you for sure. You feel me? Now, if you come up there, you chilling, you trying to get some trees and get out of jail and fall back, you could do that. You feel me? Like, upstate about what you make it.
Right.
So in the county, my mind state wasn't clicking. Like, this shit ain't it. You feel me? And like, never did. I wasn't doing no real time. I just did 4 years. You feel me? I wasn't doing no real time. So I'm like, man, I could do this shit. I could do this shit. I could do this shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I wasn't sitting down.
Yeah.
You feel me? They say jail used to take 5 or more years for you to fully get it.
Right.
Or change.
Right. I did hear about that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was a year short and I was on 4, but I got it. Like, this ain't where I want to be at. This shit nutty.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta depend on other people. You gotta, like, it's nutty. They take everything from you. You feel me? So that changed my mind this last bit, because I'm like, damn, this was more like jail. Like, his life is up here. His old heads up here his old heads up here that been locked up before I was born and still got 100 years to go.
That's
You
crazy.
feel me? His old heads up here that been in here since they was 15 and 16, and now they fucking 70, 90 years old. You feel me? So like, that ain't for me, bro. This shit, I hate jail, bro. I be in there, but come on, man. I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, when you used to call home, I used to hear it in your voice.
Yeah, bro, cause that
asking for
shit,
money and all that. And
that
people,
shit, yeah, you gotta, that's what I'm saying. You gotta depend, bro. I'm a grown ass man calling you, bro. You got $20, $10,
yeah.
$30,
And when I don't
$40.
got it,
you
you
put
like,
a ban on my books.
yeah.
If you don't got it, if the people that I'm calling don't got it, if my support system don't got it, I'm fucked up. Unless I maneuver and make waves in there. And that's why I used to be getting in trouble, because now I gotta maneuver and make waves, whether I gotta find the hustle or I gotta try to take some shit from somebody. You feel me?
And that's gonna put you in a hole.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, that's just regular street shit. Like, you know. And like, I stood tall. Like, every jail I've been in, bro, you never gonna hear no nut shit. They tell you anything about me in jail, bro. You fucking lying, bro. Like, staying tall in them Jones, bro. I don't, like, you know, for sure, all 10.
No doubt. Okay, so that's gonna bring me to my next question. I was gonna ask you another question, but you basically already answered. I was gonna basically ask you, is it true that it's better to be, it's not better, but you feel what I'm saying? Is it better to be upstate than it is in the county? You basically answered.
See, me, I don't know. Me and my celly was talking about this, right? Me personally, I would have did all my 4 years in the county. Reason being, upstate is more chill. Like I told you, you could do more. Like in the county, you locked on this one block all day. You ain't really doing too much. Unless you go to the gym, you might go to here. They don't really got child hall no more. So you just in this one spot all day, every day, until you might leave.
Okay.
Upstate, you can move around. Like, you could go to this building and go to the gym. Leave out your building, go to this building, go to the gym. It's like a I ain't gonna lie, it's like a college campus, bro.
A college camp in upstate? State?
Yes, because you can leave. All right, you got your, so upstate in college, you got your dormitory.
Yeah.
And then you got everything that's on the campus that you can go to, like, well, whether it's the cafeteria, whether it's the gym, whether it's wherever they have up there, the game room or anything like that. So upstate is the same. So we have our block. The block is where you house that, where your clothes and shower and all of that. Now they might got a different building that got a gym.
Mm-hmm.
They might got a different building that got a game room. Or they might got a different building that got where they have talent shows and shit like that. So it's like you moving around more. You feel me? You're around different type of people. These people got time to do or got time in. And these people like trying to better themselves, focus on their life. They're not on no young boy dumbass shit because they been through all that already. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, you'll still run into that up there, but it's a higher chance in the county. You feel me? But the reason I say I would rather did my time in the county, because in the county, bro, I had 2 cell phones. Like, wifey would tell you, I used to talk to her all night on the phone, bro. We on that joint mobbing.
Used to be on live too.
What? Yeah, I'm on live in the gym. Yeah, so
how the fuck this nigga on live in jail?
Yeah, you feel me? So the first phone I took from a nigga is fucking, he actually my man cousin, but he was fucking with one of my ops. So I'm like, fuck that nigga. I took the phone from him. Then the other nigga, then that's crazy because you put AR Ab on here. The nigga skinny me. I was in the county with him when he was fighting the body and shit.
Okay.
So that nigga had jacks, like, you know, niggas in there selling do sub shit like that. Skinny me selling phones. This nigga got 22 phones, iPhones, Galaxy. this nigga selling phones, you hear me? So
The contraband was crazy.
yeah, so me and my man had got with him, bought a Galaxy 11 off him and shit. You feel me? So like I was mobbing. I'm talking about feet up, Netflix. I'm in there chilling. You feel me? Netflix. So in the county, you can't have TVs.
You can watch Netflix in jail?
No, on the phone. Cell phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you get a cell phone, yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
But if not, you know, there's no TVs in the county. There's no TVs in your cell. So upstate, you can have TVs. You feel me? So upstate, food cheaper than the county. You know, upstate, your visits is longer.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's a few perks to being upstate, but I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather do my time in the county because it's easy to get some money, easy to get a phone. Like, man, and I ain't gonna lie, the chicks down there, like niggas love the chicks down there. Like upstate, you about to be around all these big fat white bitches that look like linebackers. You feel me? You feel me? In the county, you around bitches from around your neighborhood, shit like that. You feel me? You might know, you man. So it's just different, bro.
You talking about like as far as like COs and all that?
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah. So it's just different, bro. It's just different, man.
Now that you home, what's the biggest lesson you learned from your time inside behind the bars?
Oh, that's a good question. The biggest lesson I learned is I would say patience. You feel me? Because I used to, like right now, I'm being patient, bro. You feel me? I'm slowly trying to get myself back together, run it back up. You feel me? Just coming home.
Legally.
Before like last time I came home, I was like, oh, I gotta get this shit right now. Like, cause last time I came home, before I got booked that time, I was up. Like I was up, bro. I was getting some bread, seeing the most money I ever had in my life. You feel me? So I got booked and came home. Like I want to get right back to that. Like right back to that. I don't give a fuck how I'm getting right back to that. I need the bag. You feel me?
No doubt.
So I was moving, and then they had put me in the halfway house last time I came home. So I'm like, damn, I'm in the halfway house. I only got a certain time to be in to move around. I only got a certain time to move around before I gotta be in. So I'm like, damn, I gotta do this, do that. I was moving too fast. You feel me? And that halfway house shit, like that shit wasn't for me, bro. I felt like I went back to jail every night, bro.
I heard that's what it's like though.
Yeah, bro, it is like it's freedom at the end of the day because you get to leave out and shit. But it felt like I was going back to jail every night. And I really wasn't like that shit wasn't for me, bro. But that's why this time I'm home. Like, and it ain't too much I gotta worry about. I could focus, man. But yeah, though.
What would you say to your younger self if you could go back in time, like your younger self when you was before you jumped off the porch and all that? Well, or while you jumped off the porch or whatever you was going through back then, what would you say to your younger self now, your older self, now that you older? What would you say to your younger self?
What would I say to my younger self?
Yeah,
save that money, save all the money, bro. I done touched so much money, bro. Like you know, I used to do a market, bro. Like you feel me? Niggas don't know for real, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like bro, I made a lot of money on market. I made a lot of fucking money on market, bro. You feel me? And I wasn't responsible. I wasn't managing it. You feel me? You know, so if I probably would have had the mindset that I got now, as far as like trying to get myself together, I'd probably be rich right now, bro.
no doubt.
I'd probably be rich, bro.
So what you saying? You fucked up a lot of money. That's what you saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, we all fucked up a lot of money though.
Sure.
I can relate to that.
No, for sure though. But
So
I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking that shit up like bad.
Like explain,
I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say what I was doing, but I'll go do what I do. Get $5,000, go right to the mall, spend it all, or
spend $5,000 in the mall.
Yeah.
What you buying? Designer shit and all that?
For sure. Designer shit, Louis belts and all that. That shit on my Instagram. Y'all go check it out. It's on my highlight, my memories. You know what I mean? Chain. I bought the chain, my mom in it. Like I was trying, like, you know, I was living. I ain't never had shit. You give a nigga that never had shit some money. You feel me? For the first time. Some niggas might do the right thing with it. Some niggas might fuck it up. I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I'll keep it 100 with you. I fucked it up. You feel me? So, but that was just a life lesson though. Like, you know, next time do better. You know what I mean? So
that's gonna bring me to my next question. how do you stay positive and focused after everything you've been through? Because you've been through a whole lot. Like, how do you stay positive and focused now?
Knowing, be honest with you, bro, knowing that law got me and everything is for a reason. You feel me? I really believe in that, bro. It's called the cutter of a law. You feel me? So I really believe in that. Like everything happened for a reason. Like, damn, maybe I was put in them jail cells when I was, so I wouldn't die out here. Or maybe I went through what I went through so my life could be better. Or maybe I went through what I went through so the reward could be better. You feel me? Because the law put us all, he don't put us through nothing that we can't handle. He put us all through trials and tribulations. You feel me? So, man, all praise to him.
So we gonna switch over to the positive side now.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about your music and your clothing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So you starting to do music.
Yes, sir.
What's your style like? What kind of message do you want to put out there?
Okay. I would say, right now, to be honest with you, I give up my life. Like me and my man were just talking about this. He tried to box me in and tell me I was a drill rapper. I ain't no drill rapper, man. I got pain, man. I got positive shit, man. I got shit for females. I got shit for kids. You feel me, bro? I got a little bit of something for everything. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, like growing up and our generation that it was today, I feel like that was said for my audience at least.
Yeah,
it's the drill shit. So that's the shit I'll be pushing more. Like, look at the city, bro. That's all they want here.
That's it.
They want to listen to your song. Then go listen to your op song and then follow the beef. That's how all these niggas popping, bro.
That's how you get on. It's sad to say that, but that's our generation.
It's like at the end of the day, these niggas dying. So it was like, damn, y'all gotta see niggas die so for me to get on. So Philly's so fucked up, bro. Philly's so fucked up. They won't fuck with you. You can go somewhere else and get popping. Philly won't fuck with you till you pop in there. Like, you feel me? So our city like fucked up. So I just try to like stay focused on what I'm doing, bro. And not what nobody else doing, bro.
No doubt. And I listen to all your music. So it don't give me drill vibes. It give me pain.
Yeah.
You talk about your life, what you've been through.
Yeah, because that's what I do, bro. When I sit down and write, bro, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't try to write nothing fabricated. When I sit down and write, bro, I try to write everything like realistically. You feel me? I try not to get too deep in the details about shit because you know at the end of the day it might be some street shit or whatever. But I think like, damn, I don't write nothing that I ain't been through or didn't witness or didn't experience. Like, if you hear me talking about a Rolls Royce or something in my rap, if you're gonna hear me say try and get it or working towards it or something like that in that context, you feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I just try to write. When I write, I try to write all real shit. I give y'all all real shit. Like, you feel me? Like shit I really been through. You feel me? You can question it if you want. This shit, so, like this shit I've been through is like stamped. You feel me? So, you know, try to keep it real, authentic.
Okay, so have your past struggles influenced the way you write your lyrics? If so, in what way?
No, for sure, in every way. Because when I rap, I tell my story. You feel me? So I don't consider myself like I got club bangers. But I don't consider myself a club banger artist or that type of music. But I could do it. You feel me? If you hop on that song and that shit a club banger, I got a verse for you. But when I get on, I want to give people my real life raw story. You feel me? Like, this is me, and I'm giving it to y'all, and it's hot. And the way I'm delivering it is hot. You feel me? This is really me. Like,
no doubt.
That's just what they get when they come to listen to me.
Okay. So what are your goals as a rapper? Do you have any projects or singles dropping soon?
I got a project. I got projects I'm working on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got 3 projects complete right now. You feel me? I'm gonna let you know the name of one of them. The first one's gonna be called Let Me Vent. And that's just gonna be basically about like the struggle, like getting to where I'm at now. You feel me? So I'm working on that. Damn, let me know what the question was one more time.
What are your goals as a rapper? That's the first question, and the second one to follow up was.
So my goals as a rapper is to I ain't gonna lie to you, man, get as far as I can get, bro. Like, there's money in this industry, bro.
It's a lot of money out here.
Yeah, and it's a lot of nut shit in the industry too. But I ain't gonna lie, like my goal with this shit is to get as far as I can get, make as much money as I can. You feel me? and this is a stepping stone. You feel me? Like I want to venture into other things once I get this rolling. You feel me? Real estate, shit like that. So, but I just know I'm hot. Like I told you earlier, bro. I ain't never meet nobody like that didn't a nigga like, oh, that shit corny. I ain't never had that, like ever. I never had that, bro. So it's just like do something with it.
Right.
I listen to so many people. Like I told you, I was upstate, bro. It's hard, bro. It's hard to get the yard and upstate, the yard, for niggas to be fucking with you, bro. That's heavy. I'm talking about, and there's people from everywhere. You feel me? New York niggas, Harrisburg niggas, DC niggas, Detroit niggas. You feel me? They fucking with that shit. I'm coming to the yard. They like, yo, dope, give us that shit. Let me hear that shit. Every day, you feel it's to the point where I'm like, yo, chill. Like y'all niggas drawn. You feel me? But like when you got something like that, man, you gotta do something with it, bro. And that's why I be telling myself, man, I gotta do something with this music because I really got it, bro. You feel me? So
and that's gonna bring me to this song right here.
That's Trench Baby, yeah, man. That's some old shit, but man, yeah, go ahead, get it, give him that.
We gonna let him hear, you know, what you be talking about.
Yeah,
and the pain.
Sure. For sure.
The song called Trench Baby. This is one of your singles.
Yeah, for sure.
And you gonna hear raw, diggity dog, straight from Stick to the Script podcast. Let's get it.
I be them if I be next. Ain't shit going this click. Tell this bitch to make a mess. I come from the slums, did the waters, but it wet. Got some demons on my better. I can't wait to get it checked. Cause I'm investing on my phone. I have one of these bars. Catch you, trying to run these bullets, catch you. I'm into all in that clip. So stand away. Tell him the way you gon' send you. What's my phone and I won't manage you. Baby, I got from the song. I ran up a check and I said that I want to the red beam, get the nigga try to run. That's all the nigga know that's where I'm from. Just baby, I got from the song. I ran up a check and I said that I want to the red beam, get the nigga try to run. That's all the nigga know that's where I'm from. I ain't had shit, y'all up was hard. Had to get it on my own, leave a hustle the stuff. Started off with 3, but right up the hall. Had that dog food jumping forward, steady going low. Look at 13, I was on the block with that stick. At 14, first time I picked up that game. At 15, I did my first show with me and Shake. 16, nigga ain't no turning back. I got hit with 13, I'm like, how the fuck I like? Man, ride through the city with the bitch go to my legs. Cause I've been paranoid ever since that shit. If I want it, I'ma grind and I'ma get that shit. In the county, me and Chucky, man, I miss that shit. I passed down a bunch of demons trying to flip that shit. They gave my dog wheels. Church, baby, I got from the song. I ran up a jack and I put that on. And get the nigga try to run. That's all the nigga know I do. That's where I'm from. Just baby, I got from the song. I ran up a jack and I put that on. Get the nigga try to run. That's all the nigga know I do. That's where I'm from.
That was one of the singles. That was one of the singles. Trench Baby.
Trench Baby, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Fire. You know what I'm saying? You hear the pain. You hear the pain.
And that's old shit. You hear me? Bro, I got 4 years worth of recs, bro. 4 years worth of composition books and papers and notepads.
Well, you was in there writing. You made your time worth it. You said I'm writing, so when I come
sure.
home,
you gotta do something with your time up there, John, bro. Yeah. I got a couple trees up there. Like, yeah, you gotta do something with your time, bro. If you don't, you come out, you can go to jail and get dumber or smarter. One or the other. Man.
So you also mentioned you want to do some clothing.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your vision for the brand? What's your vision? Like what you got going on?
So if anybody know me, they know like I got this thing about aliens, man, where I don't know. Like I believe in them. I definitely believe they real. You feel me? So I got a little thing. I know a lot of motherfuckers in the world like them. So I made a clothing line. It's called UFO clothing. It
Okay.
stands for undeniably fly outfits.
Okay.
You feel me? Some drip. You feel me? The slogan for it is gonna be drip out of this world. You feel me? So it's a good concept I got. Yeah, you know I mean, I got some shirts that the first shirts that I'm gonna put out. Get them a sneak peek.
You gonna give him a sneak peek? Give him a sneak peek.
Yeah.
You ain't put it on your gram yet, did you?
No. I ain't do none of that yet. I just got it for
Right, so
myself.
I'm gonna show for the viewers that's watching.
So
Ty talk about my bro said fuck State Penn. He said fuck Penn State. It's State Penn University.
so it's the logo for the clothing line. It's an alien's head with he got dreads and the scully on. It said UFO in the scully. I gotta add some stuff because I'm gonna add undeniably fly outfits on the scully.
Let me show him.
Yeah, that's just a little preview of what I will have. Feel me? Drip out of this world, man. Fuck with me.
That's the prototype,
Man,
y'all.
It'll be here soon.
It'll be here soon, man.
Real soon.
And it's gonna be the official clothing line. A Stick to the Script podcast.
Yeah, and I'm taking my time with it because people want to get clothing lines and just get it in, and it don't be right. You feel me? Like, I want to have the best quality that I could get for my buck. You feel me? I want to get stuff that people want to wear, like as far as material, as far as look. You feel me? Because you can't get no poppy store tee, throw something nice on, expect somebody to wear it.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers want that nice fit. You feel me? So it's a lot that go into having the clothing line. You feel me? So I'm just trying to get all that because this is my first time doing it. So I'm trying to get all that understood before I just jump into it.
No doubt.
Feel me? But I'm definitely on to that. So look for it soon. UFO undeniably fly outfits on his way.
Make sure I get my prototype.
No, for sure.
Before you drop it, I need it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm bringing you one immediately.
Make sure he give me that. All right, please.
No, I'm
because I know you gonna have your joint first.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring one immediately and shit. I'm gonna bring one immediately. I got you, bro.
So you gonna do the one for the women too? You gonna do the unisex joint?
Yeah, no, for sure. Because ladies drip out of this world more than men. You ask me.
That's why I'm asking you.
That's
what you gotta do the unisex.
No, yeah, so for sure. Like I plan on starting it off t-shirts and sweatsuits, but I'm definitely gonna have something for girls and kids too. So, you know, kids like aliens, you know, there's a lot of people do.
Yeah,
man. So
yeah,
it's just the not knowing part that people love. You feel me? So, and I came up with a good name I came up with a good name and concept for UFO. So
okay.
So yeah, so we running with that.
That's love. That's
UFO clothing on the way, man.
Okay, so do you see your clothing and your music working together in some way? Like, do you see them merging with each other? Are you separated? Like,
yeah,
how you doing it?
No, for sure, I see it merging because first, well, I'm not gonna release the clothing line until I'm popping because that ain't true. But I'm gonna release my clothing line and it's gonna do what it's gonna do at the end of the day. But I know once I get popping in this rap, and all right, so for instance, I don't know if everybody remember, but free grind 24/7, by the way, before I bring him up. But it was a guy in our neighborhood, grind 24/7, West Philly go, he make clothes and all that, you feel me? He was taking off with it. Unfortunately, he ran into some legal trouble and he down. But the way he was promoting his shit, I was watching him. I was around, you feel me? And he was like paying artists to get on to wear things like that, or giving them shit to wear and things like that. So I'm gonna try to take that aspect of it and get it out there as much as I can, as far as other people wearing it, rappers, because you know everybody want to do what the rappers doing. So me rapping now, everybody like, oh damn, what's that shit he wearing?
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah,
damn, where he get that from? Oh, that shit hot. You feel me? So like one thing I learned about my city, they want to do what's popping. They don't want to get it popping. They want to do what's popping.
Yep.
So you gotta get yourself popping first, and then they gonna fall right in line.
No doubt.
So I'm gonna get popping off this rap, and I'm gonna back my clothing line with that, and it's up.
Okay. So now we're gonna dive into your future plans and your inspiration. So my question for your future plans and your inspiration: who or what is inspiring you right now to go after these dreams?
bro, my kids, and my chick, bro. At the end of the day, it's like it ain't really no us. Like I ain't really big family boy. So, once my mom passed away, like, I got distance a little bit from the family. So it's like that's all to do for them. They motivate me and myself. I motivate myself, bro. But I had talks to myself every day, like, damn, like, you gotta get it. You gotta get yourself together. You gotta get yourself together every day. I used to talk to myself and myself for hours, bro. Sitting there, talk to myself, had concerts, work on my music by myself. You feel me? So I motivate myself, bro, because I know I got a purpose. You
No
feel me?
doubt.
I got a purpose, bro. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is exactly. You know,
Okay, so when you look 5 to 10 years ahead, where do you see yourself?
5 to 10 years ahead, I see myself somewhere wealthy, bro. Wealthy. And now I ain't saying rich. I ain't saying what money, wealthy. Like to where my money's working for my money. You feel me? I got assets and businesses and I could just chill. You feel me? Like just before I got off the phone not too long ago, this is an old saying, but he just said it to me before I got off the phone. If you work hard in your 20s and 30s, you could chill in your 40s and 50s.
Facts.
So,
That's facts.
that's what I'm on, bro.
Facts. That's definitely some real OG advice.
Man, but I'm just getting home. So I only been home for 2 months. So I'm still figuring it out, bro. I ain't trying to dive into nothing too fast. No, I still be chilling, bro. I ain't got my feet all the way wet yet. I'm just figuring it out, bro.
Yeah, everything you got, like you said, you learning patience. So everything comes little by little. So you just, gotta.
Yeah, because I done lost so many friends, bro, at young ages, man. Like, so I look at them like, damn, I gotta do this shit for them too. That's another motivation I got, bro. My friends that ain't here, bro, like them niggas die young, bro. Like they ain't get to live their life, bro. So it's like, damn, I do this shit for them. Try to keep their name alive as much as I can, bro. Man.
No doubt. Rest in peace to all the guys.
I got this new shit with me, so the beginning and end or every song, I'm gonna say drip like Trigger, ball like Stizzy, slide like Gunner. You feel me?
No doubt.
S4T, slide for twin. They the guys that we lost. You feel me? Some of them, that ain't all of them, but that's some of them.
So, like your main guys that you lost, right?
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say main because all them niggas that's from my block that ain't here no more. My main guy, but it's just that them three. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit a little different because I had a different relationship with them ones.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah,
okay.
Man.
So what advice would you give to someone going through your struggles like you did? Like what advice?
I'm gonna say it like that. If you ain't built for the street shit, the go full throttle in that shit and give it your all and don't give a fuck about the consequences and repercussions, don't do it. You feel me? If you got an aspiration, dream, something you want to do with yourself, don't stop. Keep going. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it, because that's what these niggas will do, to tell you can't do it. They downplay it, discourage you. Don't let them do that. Man, can't let them do that. So that's it, man. Take care of them damn kids, man. There's too many deadbeats out here, man. Y'all niggas keep having these kids, man. I take care of y'all kids. Take care of y'all kids. Feel me? I ain't the best dad in the world. I try to do what I can, though. Feel me? Yeah.
So no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah,
so
man.
I got a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This was a good interview, man.
Oh, for sure.
So, okay. What's one thing you want people to take away from your story?
Thing I want them to take away. Thing I want them to take away, bro. Like, learn from my mistakes, bro. Especially like the younger kids, bro. Because all our, like, the kids that's coming up under our generation, bro, all these young boys doing is killing each other like bad. You feel me? So you gotta know who your friends is. Watch your friends, bro. Don't be tied up with too many niggas. All the clicking up shit everybody be doing. I ain't like, that shit ain't it. You feel me? Like, stay out the way, bro. Cause they gotta sell for you. They gotta sell for you for sure.
No.
They gotta sell for you for sure. Man. And another thing, go to school. You feel me? All the shit that people ain't telling me to do, bro, growing up, bro. I would tell them to do, man. Like,
no doubt. So before we wrap it up, you wanna, say anything that you want to get off your chest or anything like that before we wrap it up?
No, not really. I just want to say, long live all the guys, man. Gunner, Stizzy, Butter, Keys, uh, Pup, Buck, Bank, and man, Twin, Lil Scene, and man, RP to my mom, man.
Rest in peace, Aunt Nancy. We love you.
Free all the men. Free all the niggas in prisons, bro. Especially the ones that got told on, man. Especially them ones, man. Free all the prisons, man.
Free Shaq, Dre.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Free all the guys, man, that's locked up.
Money.
Man. Money.
Too many, bro.
Can't forget money, man.
Yeah, it's too many to say, bro. But free all them niggas, bro.
What's up with money, though? What's up before we leave?
Just talked to you know the jails call me every day, all day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the jails call me every day, all they call me word of my girl. And it's multiple jails, you feel me? So I try to do what I can because Lil Durk said, he said, no, too many people send money to them jails, so I try. You feel me? So I try because I know how that shit is, bro. I'm just coming from that shit. Like I told you, I only been home a month and a half, 2 months. I'm just coming from that shit, bro. So I know how that shit is when you gotta depend on this person, depend on that person, or you can't eat this week, or your cable due, or you got a hospital bill, you up there sick and you ain't got no money in your books to even get this medicine that you need. You feel me? Like that shit get real in there, bro. You gotta have money to go to jail. That's another thing. Y'all young niggas like running around stepping. All y'all doing is stepping. Go get some money. Cause you got money to go to jail. Them lawyers cost a check. That commissary costs a check. That phone time costs a check. You feel me? Your folks getting up there to see you and all that shit costs a check.
No doubt. That
shit put a strain on them. So know what you getting yourself into. You feel me? You always gotta know what you getting yourself into, bro. You feel me? Like,
okay.
Man.
So let me I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions before we go. What's one lesson or piece of advice your mom gave you that still stays with you today?
Bro, she used to tell me every day, stop thinking these niggas your friends. You feel me? Stop being so loyal. She told me one day, she said, you know what's gonna be your downfall? I'm like, what? She said, your loyalty. You feel me? Because she see how I am, like my mom, you know, my whole life. She know her son.
Yeah.
So she didn't see me. My friends ain't had nowhere to go. I get them niggas somewhere to go. She didn't see me give niggas my last. She didn't see this shit, and she didn't see niggas do nut shit. You feel me? So she used to always tell me that, bro. Stop thinking these niggas your friend. Like, stop thinking that. So
Nancy,
that's like one thing that stuck with me. You feel me? So like everybody, I evaluate everybody, and I might notice some shit and never tell you I noticed it. I might just keep tab on you, like, all right, I gotta watch him on this aspect. You feel me? Or I gotta watch him, period. I might not even tell you, but that's one thing that she put in my head that I love her for, because I ain't gonna lie, it helped me survive out here.
That's deep, yo. That's deep. That is crazy because I can hear Aunt Nancy saying that. I could see her proud of you, what you doing, and you trying to, do better. Because that's what she always wanted. That's why she always wanted you to hang around me. Like every time I used to come get you and all that, we used to go, go to the parties and all. She never gave me a hard time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
She always used to be like,
if I tell her I'm with you, she it's a go. Go ahead. I don't care, because she know you not in the street. She know you not on what my friends may be on.
Yeah,
she know you chilling, you out the way. You feel me? So when I go to other motherfuckers, I can't leave the porch. As soon as you come down there, come on, go with me. She like, yeah, go ahead. You feel me? So that was love, man. Because I definitely used to use your name. Yo, I'm going with Moon, Mom. Man, I'll be a fuck outside somewhere. Yeah, I definitely used to
using me.
Use
like,
the shit out your name. I'm going with Moon, Mom. You feel me? She sharing your name. She's a go. All right, bro. No bullshit.
Man, you hear that? That's out of pocket, ain't
he? Yeah. No bullshit.
Because he absolutely right. As Nancy, man, she Nancy loved me as like she loved, like that's my aunt.
Yeah, just like you was one of her kids, bro. Yeah, for sure, bro.
That's why I said when she passed,
that was like the lady with the biggest heart I ever seen. Like,
yes, she did.
Man, yes, she did. Her so much, bro. Every day I think about Mom Dukes, bro.
And now Nancy helped me out, like as far as like financially, like when I didn't have it, she supported. She did everything that
Trapaholic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where I get it from.
yeah, she
That's where I get it
definitely
from.
had
Trapaholic.
the biggest heart.
Man, Mom Duke's going now. I could talk, man. I used to watch her. Get her perks, get her scripts. She before she passed away, she was getting 180 30s every month.
Damn.
Woo. Niggas know nowadays, man, the perks cost a check. You feel me? So she used to keep 20 for herself so she could have them in her system to get more for the next month and then sell them bitches.
Flip them joints. Flip them Jones. You hear me?
Flip them bitches, bro. She used to flip this shit out them bitches. But yeah, bro. So I got a lot of hustle ways from her too, bro. So cause she used to hustle her ass up, you feel me? So, you know.
Shout out to Aunt Nancy. We miss you. We love you. Rest in peace.
With my pop not being around, you know, I got a lot of ways from my mom, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm just thankful I did have some men around, like a little bit like Dick, fucking my Uncle Jay, Uncle Chris, you feel me? The old heads from the block, you feel me? Balance me out, man.
Yeah.
Because niggas don't have that at all nowadays. No male guidance at all, bro.
Not at all. Not at all, bro.
At all. And they act like hoes and they get in, yeah, but you know, yeah.
Yeah, that's another story for another day.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
That's another story. So one last question, bro. And it's a deep joint right here. If your mom could see you now, working hard, staying focused, what do you think she'll be most proud of? I want to know this.
I think she'll be most proud of that I never left my kid's side, bro. Like, you feel me? I've been there since they both was born. And the only time I ever disappeared is when I got locked up. You feel me? Not making it seem like that's hard or nothing, but that's the only time I never not been around. And then as soon as I get out them bitches, and I can't even say not been around because there been times where I did shit from the jail, you feel me? For them. So I think she'll be proud of that, bro, because especially growing up how I did with no dad, with no dad there, you feel me? Like I ain't meet my dad till he came to my crib one day. I think I was like 6, 7, bro. He came to the crib one day and took me to our Netta house. Long live our Netta too, man.
Long live our Netta too. Long live our Netta.
So,
that's another one of our aunts.
So for me to grow up and be there for my kids is me kind of trying to break the cycle, you feel me? So I think she'll be most proud of that, bro. And that, like, I'm trying right now in this moment, I'm trying to, not in this moment, from here on out, I'm trying to change it up, bro, and do better for myself and for them, you feel me? So I think that's what she'll be most proud of, bro.
Dang, that's deep, bro.
For sure.
She about to bring a tear to my eye, baby.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, man.
So
that's deep.
Yeah, I do this shit for her, bro. I do this shit for her, my kids, man. I do. Like, man, her name gonna live forever.
Yes, it is.
I got a song about my mom, man. I got this song, man. I'm gonna drop that joint soon, man. That joint be out soon. It's deep though. You gonna love it.
I know I'm gonna love it. You mean? I already know that. But you know.
But yeah, you know, this family right here, bro. Any stick to the script. That's family, man. You know, anytime. I come on here anytime, bro. Whenever.
This is not gonna be the first and the first and last. We're gonna have more and more and more and more.
I ain't gonna get bougie when the money come, bro. You can still, man.
You better not, nigga.
No, I ain't gonna get bougie. I ain't gonna get bougie.
Cause I'm on your ass.
I ain't gonna get bougie. I still be here. Pause. Yeah, pause. No, I still be here when the money get here, bro. You know, I don't switch up, especially on the guys, bro. You know, they say you can't take everybody. I'm gonna try if I can, but you know, some niggas just gotta get left where they at.
Yes, the fuck they do.
Yeah, but if I could take all my niggas, I would, man, for sure.
I know you would, cause you got a big heart, bro.
Yeah,
that's one thing you always.
Yeah, that be my biggest downfall sometimes.
You give. You definitely give.
Yeah, man.
You're a giver. You know what I mean? But you look out for the people that look out for you.
Yeah, I love you. I got love for you. I give you my last. Straight off my back, bro. So, you know, that's just how I'm coming. Like, niggas ain't coming like that. And another thing, you asked what my mom used to tell me, right? She used to tell me, never let how somebody else is change how you are. You feel me? And that's something I had to keep reminding myself of in jail. Because in jail, bro, niggas is crumb. Niggas will come to you hand out all day. But when it's the shoe another foot, hey, man, but you be having to remember, you don't really know these niggas. These niggas you just met for real, you feel me? But I had to keep reminding myself of that. Like, but yeah, bro. Man. Sticking to the script, bro.
That's what we
Sticking
doing.
To the script. That's what I'm doing, bro.
And we gonna end on that note. We love y'all. Y'all be safe.
Sure.
This was a good interview. Shout out to 5IVE6IXDOE. Follow him on all platforms.
Yeah, make sure y'all go follow me, man. 56_DOE, man. Man, music about to drop. Man, I got some music on my page. You go to the link in my bio. Man, click that. But more stuff on the way, man. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. UFO clothing on the way too. So just stay tuned. I'm working.
This 5IVE6IXDOE, and it's your boy G's, y'all. We up out of here. What's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody, we appreciate you listening to Stick to the Script podcast. Please make sure you follow us on all social medias and get your Stick to the Script episodes wherever podcasts are at. You made it to the end. Now make it official. Subscribe to Giziano where the best keeps getting better.